Hey, it's James Raby. We have to say something here, but I don't want to say much. Thanks for listening to the Y105 FM Early Morning Show Radio On Demand podcast. Love you. Degrees. It's 4 Celsius in case you're digging into your poutine. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. It's going to be 43 today. That's not so awful. A McDonald's manager from Cincinnati brings us our smile of the day. She was given a golden retriever puppy by her boss. Yeah, it's so cool. Deb Sanfoss lost her dog earlier this year. Her store owner, Karen, surprised her with a new golden retriever puppy. Deb has been working for McDonald's 48 years, won the Ray Kroc Award in 2005. I don't know what that is, but I'll bet it's impressive. But I think that's really great. You know, you got managers in tune with the people. That's just great. That's just great. So that's cool, right? And if you're thinking, oh, now I'm in a giving mood, that's great too, because if you go to Y105 FM's app, you could win a $100 McDonald's gift card. Now, we're not doing that just to give you a gift card. We're doing that to get you to our app so you will find out about this awesome thing called Folds of Honor that makes sure, it's a nonprofit, that makes sure people get scholarships. There's scholarships for kids, spouses of fallen or disabled military members, and first responders. So we're enticing you, McDonald's and Y105 FM, enticing you to the app to win that $100 gift card so that you'll learn more about this Folds of Honor, which is really cool. You're listening to Y105 FM's Early Morning Show.
This is Y105
FM's Early Morning Show. I'm James Raby. 40% of women. Oh, wait, I have a little piece for this. I need to use this little piece. Where's my little piece thing here? I can't find it. All right, so 40% of women love the fall because they make blank from scratch. What is it? Give me a call, 507-292-1053. Got a pair of passes for Marcus Theaters. Your first clue? It's not a pie. 40% of women love the fall because they make blank from scratch. What is it? And it's not a pie. Speaking of food, Hostess is celebrating the holiday season by bringing back mint chocolate Twinkies. I don't remember mint chocolate Twinkies. I had no idea. And Yahoo News says Starbucks makes $1 billion a year from people who order extra pumps of syrup and sauce for their drinks. They say cold drinks and iced coffees now account for 76% of their revenue. $1 billion off just the syrups. Is that not amazing? I need some extra in there. Oh, you're going to pay for it. 40% of women love the fall because they make blank from scratch. It is not a pie, and it is hot. Not a pie. It is hot, which this weekend is not going to be. Coming up, we're going to be in the 20s and low 30s. Speaking of hot, my radiators have started turning on way more often in the old place I live. I live in this fantastic old place that was built like 1920, and it has the radiators. And every season, every winter, I've got to figure out what is the window open versus radiator on, whatever you call it, equation. Because you got to have a window open, no matter how low you have the radiators turned on, unless it's like a 10 below outside or something. It could be too warm because those radiators put off a ton of heat. 40% of women love the fall because they make blank from scratch. It's not a pie. It's hot. And some people use it to treat cold and flu. If you got the answer, 507-292-1053.
Hey, folks, have you checked out Fleet Farm's
BSB is with me in NYC is coming up at 9. Do you not know what that is? Well, hang on just about 2 minutes. I got the answer for you, how you can see Backstreet Boys in New York City in just a minute here on Y105 FM's Early Morning Show.
You pretty good at trivia?
Is this a question?
40% of women say they love fall because it gives them a chance to make blank from scratch. Hey, it's Y105 FM. What do you think it is?
Soup.
It is soup. Congratulations. Who's this?
It's PJ.
How you doing this morning?
Oh, try to stay warm.
It is kind of chilly, right? But it's going to be way worse this weekend. This weekend, we are...
Thank God I'll be back home this weekend.
Where's home?
Arkansas.
Arkansas is going to be a lot warmer. Yeah, we're going to be in the 20s this weekend. So congratulations. What you going home for?
I've been out here about 2 weeks. It's time to go home. I drive truck over the road.
Okay, so you just happen to be in this area for work. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm down here at Mason City, Iowa.
Well, do you like it?
Yeah, I like Iowa. I like Minnesota, too. I used to drive for a company out of Minnesota,
Okay.
out of Grand Meadow. Yeah, I drove for Valley Transportation.
Okay.
There.
Well, are you going to be able to use the movie passes?
Nah, I just give them to somebody else.
All
I
right.
just wanted to see if I knew the answer.
Well, you are fantastic. Thanks so much for calling in, man. Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
Hey, it's Y105 FM. What's your guess?
Chicken noodle soup.
You know what? Soup is it. Congratulations. And who are you?
I love to make. My name is Paulette.
And you love to make soup?
I do. I make homemade vegetable beef soup all winter long from either stew meat or a soup bone.
Great. Do you make chicken noodle soup too?
Yep. You get a couple thighs and throw it in the water and simmer it with some chicken broth, and you add some carrots and some celery and some noodles, and it's absolutely delicious.
I'll bet. I have a friend who does it with rotisserie chicken. She buys a rotisserie chicken at Costco for whatever it is, like $5. And then she tears that apart and uses that chicken to make it because it's already cooked and so full of flavor.
Well, and you use the marrow. It's the marrow in the bone.
Yep.
My little 2-year-old grandson, he doesn't let mom and dad get it in the soup because he gobbles it all down first.
That is just so great, Paulette. Thanks for calling in. It is Y105 FM's early morning show. More news. Well, sorry, not more news, just news coming up next on Y105 FM.
This is Y105.
A plea deal for a February drug bust here in Rochester that confiscated 7.5 pounds of cocaine. Good morning, I'm James Raby. This is the Y105 FM Early Morning Show News Minute. Do we have rain in the forecast? You'll find out in just about 60 seconds. 33-year-old Roberto Nieves' plea deal dismisses one of his first-degree drug charges. The agreement calls for a recommended sentence of just under 5 years in prison. See everything they found during the bust on the Y105 FM app. Also on our app this morning, family dog dies in fire at Rochester residence. Minnesota woman pleads guilty in 2 separate massive fraud cases. And Minnesota Zoo welcomes back bottlenose dolphins. And the Roachdale, Indiana police recently arrested a doe-headed Pikachu. Pika. A 19-year-old man in a Pikachu costume was recently stopped for recklessly driving a lawnmower on city streets. And he flipped off the deputy after the deputy tried to stop him. At this time, we believe Pikachu acted alone and no other Pokemon characters were involved in this incident. However, we are not opposed to catching them all, said the police on Facebook. Y105 FM weather for today, increasing clouds and 43. Tonight, decreasing clouds and 32. Then tomorrow, breezy, mostly sunny, and a very tiny chance of rain. High should be around 51. Enjoy this little bit of warmth we have because by the weekend, we're going to be in the 30s for great corn's sake. You are listening to Y105 FM's early morning show. It is 27 in downtown Rochester.
Whether it's family time or you time, it's
Friday here on the Y105 FM early morning show. I've been getting a ton of people telling me jingles that get stuck in their head. And Lisa, what's the jingle that gets stuck in your head?
Tootsie Roll jingle.
What's that one?
The world looks mighty good to me, 'cause Tootsie Rolls are all I see. Whatever it is I think I see becomes a Tootsie Roll to me.
And you sing it all.
Sing the whole thing. Well, then it's easier to move on to other songs.
Right.
If I know all the words and sing the whole thing, I can move on.
I have never heard that jingle before. Never. That actually sounds pretty good. How about you, Grayson?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, that's pretty good.
We've been like in Walmart, and I would just sing, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And they'd be like, shh, don't, somebody might hear you.
They might, and then you'd all join in. That's one of the great things about those, right? Years ago, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, at the karaoke challenge at Rochester Fest, we were all under a tent. It was raining, and someone shouted out to one of the karaoke singers, "Hey, do that car place." And she said, "Oh, O'Reilly." And everyone under the tent went, "Auto parts." It brings us together, right? Hey, it's Y105 FM's early morning show. Thanks for calling in. What's yours?
Liberty Mutual Car Insurance. Liberty, 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 liberty.
This is Y105 FM.
That's getting stuck in someone's head. Hi, it's James Raby. You're listening to the Y105 FM early morning show. Every weekday morning around 7:55, we kick off the 8 a.m. All Music Hour. That is 105 minutes of commercial-free music for you. Now, Susie, what is this thing?
It's the Flip-A-Zoo
What is
song.
that? What is that?
It's a toy for little kids,
It's like a giant pillow that you flip it over and it's one animal, and then you flip it and it's a different animal.
Oh, that's cool. What's the jingle?
It goes, flip, flip-a-zoo, the toy that flips for you. Not one, it's two. It's flip, flip-a-zoo.
And how do you get it out of your head?
I usually, I have a couple of favorite songs, and I'll just turn on a few of my favorite songs, and I'll just hopefully drown it out.
Okay. Another way I've learned to do it is to do a math equation in your head. If you be like super mathy smart, it has to be a very complicated equation to really distract your head. But for me, it can be 10 plus 10, honestly. I'm like, 10 plus 10 is 20. Riley, what was I singing before? Boom, it's gone. It's Y105 FM's early morning show, Auto Parts.
Experience will keep Minnesotans safe.
Baby Shot Man, tell us about doughheads tonight. But it's morning, so don't make it a night show, because we got us feeling all right. Hey, that's not bad for improvisation, right? Hi, it's James Raby on the Y105 FM early morning show. Pikachu has been arrested in Indiana. In fact, Roachdale, Indiana, where I can't imagine anything good happens. A 19-year-old man in a Pikachu costume was recently stopped for recklessly driving his lawnmower on the city streets. This doughhead not only was dressed as a Pikachu, disrespecting the name on a lawnmower, but also when the officer said, hey, buddy, come on, pull over. You know what the guy did? Pikachu gave him the one-finger salute. That's right. What a grosso. Anyway, so Pikachu got arrested, and the police said something kind of funny on Facebook. They said, at this time, we believe Pikachu acted alone and no other Pokemon characters were involved in this incident. However, we're not opposed to catching them all. That's cute. As I said earlier, it sounds like something the Goodhue County Sheriff's Office would do. It's Y105 FM. And remember to write down Y105 FM, BSB and me in NYC at 2 o'clock. That's when we're going to get another chance to win the Backstreet Boys and You in NYC contest. All you got to do is be listening for that code with Michelle after 2 o'clock.
This is Y105 FM.
Hey, it's James Raby. Thank you so much for listening to the Y105 FM Early Morning Show Radio On Demand podcast. I hope you'll subscribe and tune in Monday through Friday between 6 and 10 for more fun than you can shake a stick at.